Hello, my name is Ella. Welcome to this video, and today I'm going to do a book haul. These books is in no order at all from where I buy them, so it's just what stacks the best and stuff like that to make it easier for myself. And the first one we are going to start with is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, and this is the collector edition. I bought this used and it's completely new, basically. Has beautiful cover. It has a bit of a dent in the side here, but otherwise it's good as new. I read Throne of Glass, was it last year? Or the year before, I don't remember, for the first time, and I really enjoyed it. So when I saw this collector edition for sale for much cheaper than it goes for in Denmark, I decided why not take the chance, and I like that. Next book I have is Shadowfrost by Coco Ma, I think it's pronounced. This one was basically a cover buy for me because look at this cover. It's so beautiful and so stunning. And as far as I remember, it's about a girl who sets out, she's the only one who can kill this demon, so she sets out to do that to save her kingdom, or I think so. She only has one job, to kill a demon that cannot die. And it sounds so interesting, and I think I have seen a few booktubers with this book and have raved about it. And the second book came out last year, I think, and that just made me want to buy this even more to read this one. So I'm looking forward to this, and let's get on with the next. The next one I bought was Furyborn by Claire Legrand, and this one have been on my radar for a very long time. I don't know that much about it other than it's two queens in separate timelines, and one is to bring destruction and the other one peace, and you don't know which is with which, so that sounds quite exciting, and I have heard a lot of good things about it, so I'm looking forward to reading. The next one is a 2020 release, and I totally bought it because of the cover, and that was Ashes of the Sun by Django Wexler. And this is a beginning to a new series of Django's new series, and it's basically about this, there was a kingdom that was destroyed, or empire that was destroyed, and this one was made, the new one was made on top of the old one, but things from the old empire still lingers there and could probably causing trouble, I could imagine. So the tagline is basically, long ago a magical war destroyed a chosen empire. A new republic rose from its ashes, but old grudges still simmer. And this is the first one in the Burning Blade and Silver Eye series. I don't know how many books is going to go in, but it was totally a cover buy because I just love this, where it's red here and then it's white and grey outside, and it looks so good, and just the picture in it of a person standing on a hand, it's, oh my god, I just had to get this one. So I'm looking really forward to reading this, hopefully this year, but we never know. The next one I got, I have mostly gotten a recommendation from a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine that read it before, and I don't know that much about it, but it's mostly like, I think it was more that if you're not the hero, and so it's probably a villain backstory, and that is Ruins of King by Jen Loynes. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. And this one was, as the tagline says, what if you weren't the hero? And it sounds very interesting. I heard some booktubers talking about it and really loving it. I heard that you really need to keep your eyes open when you read this, when do you not need to keep your eyes open when reading? You never know, but I'm really looking forward to this one, and hopefully I can get to this year as well. The next one is The Stolen Throne by David Gaider, and this is a Dragon Age novel. So there is this game called Dragon Age that this one is based on. This book in particular takes place, I think, 2 years before the main event of the first game. There's Dragon Age is currently on 3 games. The 4th one is in the making. And this one is a special edition, or collector's edition if you call it. And it's so beautiful, it's so lovely, and I can't wait to collect them all and read them. And it's also illustrated. There's an illustration here. And the next one I have actually read, and that is Wicked Saint by Emily A. Duncan. And this one was one of my favorite books of 2020. It was really, I listened to the audiobook and I enjoyed it and had fun all the way. This one is about a girl called Nadia who is able to speak with gods, and a blood mage named Seraphim, who is of course prince of this kingdom, who's just trying to survive both his own kingdom's conflicts, but also the war that is between Nadia and Seraphim's kingdom. And this one I just really loved, and I'm looking forward to the next one. And I couldn't help myself but buying a copy of a book I really enjoyed. The next 2 were given by a friend by mine, and that was because she has some duplicate copies. And the first one is A Toast Against Night by Sabatier. This is the second book in the Ember in the Ashes series, and the Ember in the Ashes series about a girl called Laia. It's been a while since I read it. Who loses her family, and to save her brother she joins the rebellion. And you follow Elias, I think his name was, who is son of the commander of this, I think, academy or military of people wearing that's wearing masks. And these people is ruthless killers, but he's not like that. He wants to get out of that. So we are following them as their world collides, and they soon have to work together to against the common cause. The next book is Rebel by Marie Lu, and this is a sequel novel to her Legend trilogy. And I don't know what this is about. I haven't finished the Legend trilogy yet, so I don't want to spoil myself on what this is about, and I haven't heard good things about it, to be honest. Also with the Toast Against Night, I don't know if I'm going to keep this copy because I'm going to get the Fairy Deluxe editions of them, the whole quartet, and so I don't know if I'm going to keep this. Probably not. Next one I have is Venom by Bex Hogan, and this is the second book in the Isle of Storm and Sorrow series, or trilogy I think it is. And this is about a girl who is daughter of the Viper, the most powerful man on the seas. When she is betrothed to the prince of this kingdom of islands, she finds out that her father have more sinister plan and works. Next one I have is a Flamecaster by Cinda William China, and this is the beginning of the sequel series to the Seven Realms series, and this one belongs to the Shattered Realms series. So I won't go much into that one because it is a sequel series and beginning of a sequel. So I just know it follows like the next generation from the Demon King series. The next one was a Christmas present from 2 of my bestest buddies, and that is The Tower of the Shallows by Andrzej Sapkowski. So the last book I have on this haul is Across the Nightingale Floor by Lian Hearn, I think. And this is about a boy who lives amongst a people called the Hidden, and secret society in a mountains of this world. And when his village is being massacred by the overlord of this world, he is rescued by a man named Otoe Shigeru, and then trained by this man to fight, and in his hope for vengeance against what happens to his family. I started this an audiobook, and then I decided I wanted to read it physical, so I found this kind of neat copy. This one is a fantasy world based on feudal Japan, or inspired by it at least. So that was my book haul, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like if you want to, subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys later. Bye!